Please help me to reach 1,000 subscribers. The first sign something was wrong wasn't the late nights or the missed calls. It was a text that wasn't meant for me. Her phone lit up on the kitchen counter while she was in the shower. I wasn't snooping. I was stirring soup, the kind she liked when she had a cold. The screen flashed a name I didn't recognize and a message that made my hand freeze mid-stir. I still feel your lips. Today was hard not touching you. I told myself it had to be a mistake. Wrong number. A joke. Anything but what it sounded like. I turned the phone face down like I'd been burned, my heart pounding so loud I thought she might hear it through the bathroom door. When she came out wrapped in a towel, humming, I smiled. Or tried to. She kissed my cheek, quick and distracted, and started talking about her day like nothing in the world had shifted. I didn't say anything. Not yet. I needed more than a single sentence to tear apart 5 years of marriage. After that, I started noticing things I'd never paid attention to before. Her phone never left her hand. Not at dinner. Not in bed. The screen always angled away from me. She started taking calls on the balcony, whispering, laughing softly in a way I hadn't heard in months. When I asked who it was, she'd shrug. Work stuff. You know how it is. I didn't know how it was. I just nodded. I blamed myself first. Maybe I'd been distant. Maybe love just cooled. I replayed old memories like evidence for the defense. Our first apartment with the crooked window, the night she cried when I proposed, the way she used to fall asleep on my chest. Those moments had to mean something. People didn't fake that, right? But doubt is patient. It sits quietly and waits. One night, she came home late smelling like a different soap. When I asked where she'd been, she said, dinner with friends, too quickly, like she'd rehearsed it. I didn't push. I just watched her remove her ring before washing her hands. She didn't notice me noticing. The proof came by accident. She asked me to send an email from her laptop while she ran to the store. I wasn't looking for anything, but her messages were open. Right there. No password. No protection. Weeks. Months. Inside jokes. Photos that made my chest ache. Plans disguised as meetings. I sat there numb, scrolling through a parallel version of my wife I had never been invited into. She wasn't a villain in those messages. She was careful, conflicted, excited, human, and somehow that hurt more. When she came back, bags in hand, I closed the laptop. My voice shook when I asked, "How long?" She didn't deny it. That was the worst part. She just sat down slowly and said, "I didn't mean for it to happen. We talked for hours. Or maybe minutes. Time blurred." She cried. She said she was lonely. She said it didn't mean she didn't love me. I listened like a man underwater, every word muffled and heavy. In the end, there was nothing left to say. A week later, we met at a cafe. Neutral ground. She talked about counseling, about trying again, about fixing things. I nodded, staring at the table between us. When she reached for my hand, I gently pulled away and placed something there instead. My wedding ring. She kept talking for a few seconds, not even looking down. Then she noticed. Her voice cracked. "What's that?" "I'm done," I said quietly. She stared at the ring like it had appeared out of thin air. By the time she looked back up, I was already standing. Walking away hurt more than staying ever could. But as I stepped outside, the air felt different. Cold. Clean. Honest. She didn't notice me handing back the ring until it was too late. And maybe that's what finally saved me.